we accept the decision, but we totally disagree with it. And luckily in Kenya, we have a constitution that gives us a lot of avenues. One of them, he has already expressed that he's going to vote for it. We are also thanking these petitioners because they've been strong, despite some of them losing their life, going through difficult circumstances to reach here. They are still strong that we are here. We want to send a message to the government that it can't be that guys hiding in a forest in Sudan or in Somalia can outweigh the intelligence, so that we are reaching a position where the government cannot protect its citizen from gentlemen sitting in a forest somewhere and having more intelligence than our own security system, which is funded by these taxpayers. So unfortunate, and we're going to raise those questions in court. Negligence is not an offense of negligence means you are not doing something that you ought to do, or you are not knowing something that you ought to know. It's not for us to teach you that or to let you know. You have, as the judge said in his judgment, quoting the Constitution, that is the responsibility of the government to ensure, to protect, safeguard, and protect us. So if it doesn't do that, because that negligence, and we're going to have an avenue where we're going to prove that. I thank you again, and I wish you a good afternoon.
It's a very sad day, and we thank the members of the press because you have worked with us all these years. This is pure injustice in the justice system. This is Kenya, which our fathers fought for independence, but those who got independence are still stepping on the poor. The government of Kenya has been very adamant in taking care of its citizens, local, unless you are Mr. Who or Who. If the ruling class were affected in this, we could get justice. But now, this is injustice, pure injustice in the justice system. This Justice Mugambi has relied just only on the respondents' replies, but he didn't have time to look into the files, what we filed, the way we have gone, because they were voluminous. I think that's why he couldn't read. He had no time to take this. So we hope God, we leave him to God. We leave Kenya, we leave everything to God. He'll show us the way. But this Kenyan leaders, they don't care anything about the poor people. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to say something? Esther, you can say something? You will be able to say something?
She can't.
She can't say anything.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Mike Kitivo, moderator of the consortium of 7th August 1998 victims. This is an apex body which brings all diverse interests in matters of bomb blast, and particularly the victims, the survivors, and their families together. On behalf of organization, the consortium of 7 August 1998 bomb blast victims, we are truly disheartened. For close to 3 decades, these men and women you are seeing over here and elsewhere have been waiting for justice to be served. We are very disappointed and disheartened. How on earth would you say evidence which has taken years and decades to put together is hearsay. No way. It is very sad, but of course we do respect the court on their pronouncements. We want, in the same spirit, to say thank you to Kituo cha Sheria for standing with us with no coin paid. Na Mungu atakuwa na nyinyi. Na we believe Mungu atakuwa na sisi. On the same note, I want to give a very short statement on behalf of the consortium of 7th August. Particularly on matters why we are being excluded from various payouts by the US government. Indeed, I want to say that the consortium of 7th 1998 bomb blast victims strongly condemn the continued exclusion of Kenyans victims of the 7th August 1998 Nairobi US bomb blast from the latest payout of the US government amounting to $2.825 billion to the victims of state-sponsored terrorism, including the 1998 US bomb blast. While we know that the US employees affected by the Nairobi attack have been compensated, Kenyan citizens who did form the bulk of those people affected, despite their suffering, despite their injuries, despite their death, and their lifelong trauma, have been left behind once more. This is an injustice personified, and we condemn it in the strongest terms possible. It is discriminatory and it is morally indefensible. You cannot defend it anywhere on earth. I want to say, in the last 2 days, you can extrapolate the details for yourself. In the last few days, we have lost 2 of our members. Reverend Kitu, Richard Ajuoga, those who are all bomb blast victims and survivors. How many more are we going to lose before we get justice? How many more have been lost for the last 28 years if we have been able to lose 2 in a period of a week? It touches the bone marrow. Lastly, we, the bomb blast victims, on behalf of consortium on behalf of bomb blast victims, demand 1, immediate engagement with the US states government to address the exclusion of Kenyan victims from the current and future compensation frameworks. This is a demand. Number 2, full disclosure and implementation of the Kenyan Senate recommendation on compensation and welfare of bomb blast victims. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Senate of the Republic of Kenya has produced a report and recommended that the government shall look into the compensation of bomb blast victims. I don't think whether the Senate, in their wisdom, were wrong. Yet, in the corridors of justice, we cannot get justice. It is annoying. It is injustice personified. And lastly, we want to ask for an urgent policy and budgetary intervention on the part of the government so that we restore the dignity to the Kenyan victims involved in the 7th August 1998 bomb blast. Those ones over here, those ones in hospital, those ones at home, and elsewhere in this republic and the world at large. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you. Just to clarify a few things, and what Chairman was saying is that you find that there have been payouts. Actually, we are talking about employees of the US Embassy. All of them were paid compensation. But Kenyan victims who are passers-by were never compensated. And basically, we were coming to court to tell the court the US government has compensated its citizens. Why are you not compensating Kenyan victims?
Correct.
That is an injustice. There is a payout that the US government has pursued with Al-Qaeda and the Republic of Sudan. And the government of the US has managed to get compensation for its citizens. Very unfortunately, our government has been toying with the government of Sudan.